name is Kamata Louisa Siamam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, hi. If you are a returning subscriber, Siawona, how are you? I hope you are well and you're doing good. This channel is all about talking. I'm navigating my life in my 30s, and I'd love to take you on this journey with me. If you are in your 30s, then you're welcome to join. You're welcome to join and share your comments, share how you are navigating life in your 30s, and let's have a conversation. If you are below your 30s or in your 20s, you're welcome to also just peep some lights and some insight from somebody who has gone through the journey and have experienced some joys, some wins, some fails, and in my current season, I'm still pursuing the better version of me, the version of me that I envision myself to be, and I'm hoping that me narrating my journey or me sharing my journey would shed some lights in your journey and help you navigate life. Drop a like, drop a comment, and just let me know what you would like me to share and talk about as you are navigating your 20s. If you're in your 30s, please talk to us. Tell us how you are doing and tell us how you are living in South Africa and how life has been for you. And if you're unemployed or if you are employed, just shed some lights and share. I'm building a community of people who not only hold each other accountable and hold themselves accountable, but a community of people who love sharing and who love seeing other people win. I want people who want to see me win. I want people who want to win and who want to carry, who want to share their information with other people who need that information. Yeah. This is the second take of this video. Say hi to my chickens. This is my mother's chickens. This is the second take of this video after I've spoken for 15 minutes. So I'm really committed to this. I don't know why. But there's a message that I want to share today that is really important, and I felt it very, very important for me to just turn on the video again and share. I was speaking about the importance of healing and how it takes different forms and just different ways, but there is an action to your healing that you have to take. So, for instance, I grew up in the church. I grew up in the church. I served in the church. I did everything in the church until I was kicked out, and I just regretted my life and regretted the time that I served in church, and I was very bitter and very angry and just very distant from God and distant spiritually. And I just distanced myself from that community. But in this season of my life, turning 35 this year, and in this season, I'm really feeling the strongest call to heal that area of my life, to heal that part of my life. My spirituality has always been a very core navigator for everything that I do. My values, my ethics, what I believe in, what I believe the world to be, and how I believe that the world can change through a community of people who are committed to each other and committed to growing their own community. So spirituality has always been a very strong pillar in my life, and when I felt like I lost that, and when I distanced myself from that space, a lot of things just didn't make sense. I felt like I was running but not really reaching goals. I felt like I was just going around the same mountains every time, and it has been a season. It has been a very long period. A season is 4 months. Honestly, this has been years. And this year, just there's a very strong call for me to release and let go. Release and let go. I was trying to. I watch a lot of robot movies, and just this concept of reset, and how, let me say it like this. So when you're building something, there's like a reset factory button, right? And it just resets to the original setting of it. And in this moment, in this season, I feel a strong call to just press the reset button and just go back to the original form. But not only you just press the button, I want to understand. For me, at in this moment, let me track this. I'm trying to track back to the place where I felt the most happiest, where I felt the most in line with my purpose, where I felt the most secure about who I am. And not all of it was when I was spiritually in alignment with God. Um, but there was a peace that I knew for sure came from God, and there was a peace I knew for sure was a very firm foundation for how I could navigate life and navigate the different seasons in life, you know. And in this season, that peace is gone. That peace is very distant, very anxious, and very finicky. I just I'm unsettled, you know. And in this fight mode, almost anything feels justified, you know. And I never want to catch myself in that moment of desperation where I feel so desperate that I start justifying what is wrong, what I know myself, what I know for sure to be wrong. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. And so in in this epiphany, I'm finding myself wanting to address, wanting to go back, wanting to fix what can be fixed and start a clean path and start afresh. What that looked like for me was reaching out to the people whom I felt hurt me, reaching out to the people whom I have hurt, and saying sorry and saying I forgive you, and finding peace in the calmness of I have let the pain of what you have done, I've let go. And I hope that you can forgive me for what I have done to you. I am taking accountability of my grown ass self and my grown ass actions. And I'm holding space for I'm holding space for the emotions and the feeling that you may have towards what I'm doing. You know, I am taking charge. I'm taking charge of my healing journey and not holding anybody accountable, not holding my mother, not holding my father, not blaming them, actually, sorry, not blaming them, not blaming my pastor, not blaming the church community, not blaming anybody, but addressing the pain myself and taking accountability of my actions and taking accountability of my healing journey. I am no longer a victim of what has happened to me. I am no longer a victim of what happened to me, you know, and therefore I cannot allow myself to constantly hurt myself. and find myself stagnant because I feel a victim mentality, or I feel victimized by life. Lord, I pray somebody understands this. I pray you understand this. Seek clarity, seek clarity, seek God, seek clarity, and whoever you believe in, ask them to translate what I'm saying, because this is good. And so I challenge you this week to get to the roots of your pain, get to the roots of your anger, get to the roots of the dysfunction that you find yourself in, and figure out how you can heal. You cannot be a victim all your life. You cannot be. Or you can choose not to be a victim all your life. Life has happened. It hasn't gone your way. Okay. Okay. What next? What next? Right? So let this be your moment of what next? What next? Is this going to be the chapter of your life that you will not close? Or is this going to be the chapter in your life when you address your pain and open the next chapter of your healing? Let me know in the comments. Share, like, subscribe. Please, oh. I beg, oh. I beg. It doesn't take too much of your time. It doesn't even take money. Please, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you think. Do not forget the meeting up with other believers, is what I'm hearing. Let me hear some testimonies. Thank you so much. Love and light. Como te Luisa. See ya, ma. I'll see you when I see you. Wednesday.